Here's a shout out to Knuckles fans everywhere. Represent! This is for the ladies who love animals and hate robots. We're running Knuckles Rap 2012. Y'all be tripping for this. Heard that on the radio once. Knuckles the Echidna, the guy who wouldn't kid you about the powers I control. You believe me? No, or did you? I can break my fist through walls or use my glide to spoil my falls. And since I'm only 2 feet tall, I can punch Eggman in the goal. Hang out with my crew, we're sporting yellow, red, and blue. My friends may seem a little funky, but they're cool for furry dudes. We can run the speed of light, throw down robots in a fight. You see, the only problem is that Knuckles isn't very bright. I get tricked by the Eggman, tricked by the Eggman. If I try to make a plan, I get tricked by the Eggman. When I'm feeling pretty fly, I get tricked by the Eggman. I can't tell which friends are mine, I get tricked by the Eggman. When I'm chilling with my chow, when I'm furrowing my brow, I'm even thinking about it now, I'm getting tricked by the Eggman. When I'm tricked by the Eggman, I get tricked by the Eggman. When he's pulling on my leg, man, I get tricked by the Eggman. Yeah, breaking that beat down like a robotic badnik. Oh, whoops. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. Word to your mother. Tell her she makes good cookies. I'm climbing through the zone, sorry, hoes, I'm all alone. I can spin a bit to win, I'm here to pwn it parts I know. See, my friends, I got a billion, they're all about my million. A million, reptilian, word up, this is for real. Don't need an extra life, I got 90 freaking 5. You can roughly stuff enough to juice your second, make a try. I got sex appeal, despair from my redhead dreadlocks hair. But that nausea about my awesome point is Eggman, don't play fair. I get tricked by the Eggman, tricked by the Eggman. When I'm feeling strictly ticked, I get tricked by the Eggman. When I'm pimping out my gear, I get tricked by the Eggman. When I run too fast to steer, I get tricked by the Eggman. When chaos messes the frog, I get tricked by the Eggman. Don't forget the werewolf dog, I get tricked by the Eggman. When I'm tricked by the Eggman, I get tricked by the Eggman. All his plans are pretty vague, man, so I'm tricked by the Eggman. When I'm set by row of bees, I get tricked by the Eggman. Taking arrows to the knee, I get tricked by the Eggman. When I find myself in flames, I get tricked by the Eggman. When I know I've lost the game, I get tricked by the Eggman. Drop Sonic down a hole, I get tricked by the Eggman. When my emails overroll, I get tricked by the Eggman. I'm frying and I'm dying and it turns out Eggman's lying. I get tricked by the Eggman. Tricked by
laying low inside their lair. You crooks were at the crime scene and you left behind your hair.
We tried to catch a Pikachu.
Until it went berserk. That alibi's not flying, pal. Your story doesn't work. I combed the place, believe me, not a Pika print in sight.
Perhaps it wore some Pikachus to hide them?
That's not right. I need you to do better.
It was sallow-skinned and scary.
Then draw me what you saw, because I think it killed Clefairy.
Eyes so cold and dead, and a tail that was crooked and jaggy. Cheeks were smeared and red. Its physique was impressively saggy.
Hey, interrupt, don't know what to do. Call Detective Pikachu. He'll uncover any clue to solve all your cases. He can sniff out a lie like that in his cute super sleuthing hat. He's a tough little gumshoe rat who holds all the aces.
We better not meet again, or you'll have an even worse Pikachu to deal with.
I need new pants.
And make them double.
I paid a little visit to my friend at Pokeyou. If a culprit was on campus, he would know exactly who. I've got a couple questions about a sinister transgressor. Are they a boy or a girl? Ask the Pokemon professor. It's possible they're neither, based on eyewitness description. This drawing's all we've got to get our criminal conviction. I asked him to examine it and tell me all he could. This picture, said Professor Oak, is not very good. Could this change your mind? Yes, this image has gotten much finer. This was well designed by a Pokemon costume designer.
Interrupt, don't know what to do. Call Detective Pikachu. He'll uncover any clue to solve all your cases. He can sniff out a lie like that in his cute super sleuthing hat. He's a tough little gumshoe rat who holds all the aces.
There's only one suspect I could think of who could make this.
Yeah, and I'm about to crash his costume party. Your twisted game is over, pal. I'm giving you one chance to take that stupid mask off, or else you and I will dance. Superman sulked a moment, like his feelings had been hurt.
Well, since I'm feeling generous, I guess I'll spill the dirt. I solved this case already, so here's your final clue. The killer's costume was to mimic you.
I don't get it.
At the scene, did you check the ground? Not a Pikachu print was found. Something else of its prints around, betraying its gimmick. Rockets catch seemed a bit obtuse, but it served to help me deduce that the Pokemon on the loose was simply a mimic you. Amateurs.
My heart's beating when I'm hanging out with you. Why does my heart ache when I hear you feel the same way too? Just like a Sunday, it's sweet every time I teach you something new. Is this by chance or fate? Whenever it's just me and you. One touch you'll never be. Oh no, is it fate too much if you had to choose just one? Tell me, please. Is this what I think or is it just me? Don't wake me up from this sweet little dream. We will be together forever. We're never gonna be apart. Will it be okay if I express my love for you this way? No matter what you do or what you say, we'll be together forever. We're never gonna be apart.
Alright, hey everyone. Oh, I said this would be the last one. That's a great song, but that's my last song because I gotta get on to playing the game. So yeah, hello everyone. This is Mario Sonic 24601, and this is my second night playing Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. So I played the prologue last stream, so tonight I will be playing I'm going to be playing chapter 1 now, and I will be playing at least up till the first murder. Usually, the way I did the first Danganronpa, I usually did all the first tap up to the investigation, like the end of the investigation. But I will at least play up to the murder. If I get tired during the investigation, I may stop then. But I will at least play to the first murder. So but anyways, I see Real Life Anime Ghost is here. Glad to see you. I was just talking to him in a Discord server we're in. So yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna get the game started up now. Here I go. Here we go. Fried chicken wings. Oh, you did! Nice, Ghost. Yeah, you're making organic chicken wings. That's amazing. I'm really interested to see the character of Chiaki! She's my favorite. But Sonya! Oh my gosh, my two favorites back to back. Yeah, so if anyone in the chat posts a spoiler, they will be timed out. Even if you're my best friend, if you post a spoiler, you will be timed out. And if you post another spoiler after that, you will be banned. Because I do not want to, because spoilers are like a huge thing that can affect your experience. No, you're not late, Cal. It literally just started. But spoilers are like a huge thing in Danganronpa that can really make or break your gameplay experience. So if any of you spoil anything, even if you're my closest friend, I will still put you in timeout. And maybe ban you. I don't know, but I'm not playing around. You know, you were not late, Cal. We're pretty much started. Go to the corner, lol. Okay. Yes, the regulations. Okay, rule 5. Once a murder takes place, class trial. Okay. Yeah, class trial. Day alone. Okay. Lottery Sky announcement. Property in this island. Ooh. Ooh. Additional. Yeah, so instead of being in school, this is a school trip. Oof. Alright, need to drink something. It's nighttime. Also, hello, some guy. How are you doing? Oh yeah, those mono beasts came out of nowhere. This is a reality that could not be more different from my usual daily life. School, studying, exams, job hunting, going for walks, going to school, riding the train, lectures. That kind of daily life is no longer mine. You're sleepy? Yeah, mono beasts. That's what those robot things are called, Kel. As I looked up, I saw stars glimmering in the night, covering the sky like a sheet. They looked as if they were about to fall into my hands like fluttering snow. Oh my gosh, it looks like that beginning scene from It's a Wonderful Life, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. The mono beasts are basically Transformers, but cooler. Maybe. I mean, I do get Transformers vibes from them. For the first time since I arrived at this island, instead of the night sky I'd grown accustomed to, I saw a night sky that was far too beautiful. As I stared blankly into that night sky, I suddenly imagined those words in my mind. I will say that since they're in the middle of an island and not with all these city lights, they can see a lot more stars. Being Kyoko using a cat as a gun? Ghost! Well, that's so sweet of you to want to get Gmod for me, like, seriously. Everyone scattered and vanished. I'm not ready. Ghost, if you tell me who dies or who the murderer is, don't do it. It's definitely far different. Chapter 1. Destination Despair, Daily Life.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. It is now 10 p.m.
It's nighttime.
Nighttime can be confusing. If you're out at night and accidentally meet a killer, then it sucks to be you. But if you're worried about that and can't sleep, I've prepared a cottage on the hotel grounds for each of you.
You mean Usami prepared it for us?
Every single one of you, please feel free to rest in your own rooms. However, before you go to bed, I strongly recommend you lock your doors.
Dang, does he want us to not die?
You never know who might be planning to kill you. Bye-bye.
Cottage, huh? Alright, I know they're this way. Sidestep? I think mine was this way. Here's mine! Don't, yet you learned your lesson? Good. The game has a beginning at the beginning of the game. Gosh darn it, some guy! Do I need to put you in timeout? You collapse on the bed, that would be me. I buried my... Oh, Hajime. Oh. You want to draw a BRB screen of the pink MS cat running over a keyboard, but you don't have a tablet with you? Oh my gosh! That would be so cute, Kel! You're gonna have to send that to me if you ever do. You can't leave unless you kill someone. See, they just get straight to the point here. Like, in the last game, like, it took, like, Monokuma was, like, being vague and vague and vague until he finally got to the point. But in this game, they just get straight to the point. Because they're like, you played this game before. Here you go. But don't kill someone, Hajime. Oh no, don't commit arson, Cal. Now go to the spoiler corner and jump out the window! Ah! Like water collapsed from a dam. Oh, Hajime! Yeah, he's gonna lose his voice. I wonder if the cottages are completely soundproof, like the rooms in the first game were. Oh, so it's not soundproof. Unless it's like a sound audio monitor thing. I wasn't tired or anything, but I just wanted to sleep. If only for a short while. I wanted to put an end to it all. And if by chance I managed to wake up the next day, it would be awesome if I was back to my normal life. With these meager expectations, I fell into a light sleep. Join the spoiler corner. We have Lunchables and tissue boxes. Oh my god. Monokuma Theater. Ahem.
Danganronpa 2!
To those of you who purchased Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, that's me, thank you so very much. To those of you who are borrowing Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair from a friend, you always risk losing friends when you borrow their things, so you should buy your own copy just to be safe. Now then, it's been a while since the main story started, so I'll give the keynote just right now. From now on, I promise you'll be charmed by this world. It genuinely deserves to be called a true game. So, make sure you get excited and immerse yourself in the heart-throbbing action to your heart's content.
Now then, until the very end, please enjoy this game to the fullest.
Woohoo! I'm just as far as you in this game, and I have a giant theory already. I guess those who are watching someone else play, it doesn't exist. Whoa! Oh my gosh, you're right! Monokuma didn't mention those watching someone else play it. Good morning, everyone.
Oaks Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Good morning, everyone. Looks like today is going to be another perfect tropical day. Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today.
So, it definitely wasn't a dream after all. I was forced to acknowledge that yet again, which put me in a bad mood from the get-go. Your only theory for the game is that everyone are everyone's ship kids, but since no one loves Byakuya, he got fat and sad. See, I'm still saying Byakuya in this game is a ship kid of Byakuya and Hifumi. Oh, hi!
No.
What? Why?
No way.
I'm here for fun reasons. Fun reasons?
Hey,
I want you to find my stuffed animals. You are a stuffed animal. I got ahead of myself and made too many. I feel like something is off with Byakuya. Like why he would let himself actually get fat, that doesn't seem like him. Well, that ain't a cursed ship. I don't know. But I thought it'd be a waste just to throw them away. So, I've hidden them all over the island. They're scattered all over various areas. So you just go right ahead and look for them all. Why do I have to do something like that?
too bad.
'Cause I said so! You can't say no to this. I've already hidden one of them in this room, and I won't let you out until you find it. Good luck! Dang it, that selfish stuffed animal. This room has a lot of windows. They probably wanted it to feel tropical and open. Well, this isn't really the time to be grateful for that. What? These are stairs. Looks like a shelf. Oh, I feel like I shouldn't put anything here. Wherever I go, there are surveillance cameras all over the place. Whoever's controlling Monokuma must be monitoring us with these cameras, too. Pisses me off to think I'm being watched by a lunatic. Yeah, I would too. I kind of want someone to develop the beta Danganronpa into a playable game. Yeah, Distrust. Distrust. Honestly, I honestly really like the sound of it. Like, you choose who you trust and who you don't trust, and that, like, affects who dies. Like, I really like that, and I'm kind of sad that wasn't in the final version, but, it's whatever. Hold up. Is this the stuffed animal you're talking about? Yay!
I've been found.
Ah, hidden Monokuma. Wait, so is that it? Oh, that's it! Okay! Some mono coins. Oh, thank you, Monokuma.
Isn't that
These coins can be exchanged for fabulous items at the beach and the Rocket Punch Market. I've also hidden stuffed animals in other places too, so do your best and look for them! Limits of technology at the time. That's true, Ghost. But, like, now that we have much better technology now, I'm sure that, like, Distrust could become a full-fledged game. What? Okay, so that's one. Okay, I can leave. Oh, hi. Kazuichi. Oh, it's just you. Don't scare me like that.
Hey,
See who?
damn it.
Why the X would I be here?
This is bad.
Oh no. Okay, so he would definitely be Leon, and who else is Ship Kid? I say Leon and Mondo. He's Leon and Mondo's Ship Kid. Oh, hi, Monokuma. They're not monsters. They're mono beasts. What if no one's controlling Monokuma this time and Junko programmed him to go after everyone after she dies and he's picked off Toko, Naegi, Kyoko, and Hina, and now he's hunting down Byakuya? We will see, Cal. We will see.
so cool?
The mono beasts are the guardians of Jabberwock Island. We're making sure you guys don't think about ignoring the progression by going to the other islands. Okay. If those monsters are his gatekeepers, it's better if I don't get close to them.
Damn it.
Ugh, so annoying. I can't stand this anymore. Hey, get a grip. Your face is getting weird.
Aw, man.
I can't. There's no way I can get a grip. We're gonna get eaten by monsters. There's no way I can enjoy vacationing here now. Oh, hello. Okay, she's Toko and Sakura's Ship Kid. Hey, what's with all the noise? Oh my gosh! And I came all the way here to get you both, but if you're going to call me a monster... Okay, some guy says, I feel like now that Danganronpa has more of a following, more people would actually buy Distrust. Major reason why Distrust was cancelled was the fact that it was considered too edgy. Why not Toko and Celeste? No, Toko and Sakura. Because, well, first of all, she has the gray hair like Sakura, but also she's a fighter. She's definitely more Toko and Sakura. I don't see any Celeste in her. You're here to get us?
Well, obviously.
I was told to come get you because we kept waiting and you two never showed up. Everyone is waiting at the hotel restaurant. Hurry up and join us. It would make a good spin-off fan-made project. So yeah, I agree, Ghost.
Damn it.
Okay, Kazuichi. Soda's his last name. Let's go. Ready? Okay. Run, side step, run forward, step to the side. Oh, this is the restaurant. Beta, oh no, not Beta Monokuma. If Distrust was a real game, I feel like you'd find a no spoilers guide on how to end up with only Byakuya dead. I don't know. How do you know we were together?
Huh?
Okay, she's Hina and Sakura's ship kid, yeah. He pretty much said he was running away, but... I would say Sayaka and Chihiro. Sayaka and Hina, maybe? I don't know. I don't know about this one. I don't know about Hyoko.
However,
Oh gosh, that's Mondo and Taka's boy. There's no... Actually, no, that's Mondo and Sakura's boy. Ew, that's, Hifumi and Mondo's child because of his hair. Ugh, Mondo, you deserve better than him, but it's fine. Yasuhiro... Yeah, Yasuhiro was the first dead character in the demo. Looked totally fake anyway. I could just...
Hey.
Actually, this could be Toko... No, not Toko. Kyoko and Makoto's child. Well, first of all, because she kind of looks like Kamaru Naegi, so Kamaru Makoto. And then Kyoko, because, I don't know, she kind of has, like, the serious demeanor of Kyoko. Not until Kazuichi arrives. That means the reason you told us to come here is... apparently, Monsieur Byakuya has something to tell us. Okay, who's she? I feel like she would be Leon and Sayaka's child. But... Or maybe Sayaka and Junko's child? I don't know. Maybe not Junko's. I don't know.
I'm gonna do it!
Obviously, we're here to discuss our strategy for defeating that monster. You just looked up Beta Monokuma. Oh yeah, Beta Monokuma is creepy.
It's impossible!
There's no way we can fight that thing. I mean, it has heavy weapons and everything.
show some spirit.
Anything is possible with a fighting spirit.
Let me tell you this.
Trying to think whose ship kit he is. I could see Taka and Byakuya. He's Taka and Byakuya's child. Ship kid. I don't know where the random pumpkin ship kid is. I haven't made one. Hamsters! The truly strong do not raise their voice so recklessly.
Hey, hey!
Let's start... No, I definitely see Chihiro and her. Oh yeah, Did I say Chihiro and Sayaka for this girl already? No, I said Chihiro and Sayaka for the nurse. No, so I think she would... I don't know, she definitely has Chihiro in her. But I don't know who the other person would be. This is probably some lame attempt to make us feel better or something.
Don't make me repeat myself.
When everyone is here, then we can start talking.
Jeez.
Oh geez, fine, I'll just bring Kazuichi myself then. Everyone wait here, I'll find him and bring him here. Even if I have to tie him up. You're now sharing the hot wings with your dad? Oh, that's sweet, Ghost. Didn't Danganronpa have a planned short story mode or something? I'm not sure, some guy. And Beta Monokuma was very epic and the main reason you want the Beta Danganronpa to be a thing. Interesting. Just like the first game? Well, yeah, we're all introducing ourselves. So, getting tied up. Nope. Oh gosh, who's he? He's Byakuya and Mondo's child, definitely. Because he's rude and he curses a lot. The rudeness comes from Byakuya, the cursing a lot comes from Mondo.
That's fine.
Now then, let's have breakfast while we wait for everyone.
Let's eat.
Yay! The moment he said that, he started wolfing down the pile of food in front of him. Where did that food come from anyway? When I arrived this morning, it was already here.
They even have crab and shrimp. Aww.
Crab and shrimp are such a pain to eat. I hate them as much as I hate Macan's ugly, stuttering face. Dang.
Ugly, stuttering face. Gross.
That's it. That face. Wow. Wow. Okay, maybe she doesn't have Chihiro in her. Nah, she definitely has Junko in her. Junko and... Nah. Maybe Junko and Chihiro. Like, Chihiro's looks and mannerisms, but Junko's rudeness and belittling and bullying stuff. I don't know. Okay, he did just say moron. That other guy, that when I said he swears a lot, he did say moron, but if you saw the last game, the last stream, he cursed a whole lot.
Oh!
I got it. Tera prepared this food, right? Unfortunately, it wasn't me. You see, the food I make doesn't taste as crappy as this does. This is bad? Tastes yummy to me.
No.
Just yummy, right? All of this Byakuya guy does not seem like Byakuya at all. Compared to the world-class dishes I make, a dish that tastes yummy would be considered crap.
Nonsense!
In fact, even comparing them is out of the question. Comparing my dishes to this lowly peasant food? How rude! Hey, don't take it so personally.
Understand?
I'm just saying, if you guys ate my food, you wouldn't be able to control yourself. What does that mean?
Well done.
Let's just say your jaw wouldn't be the only thing that drops.
There's no mistake.
In fact, okay, bye.
However,
Okay, she definitely has Sayaka in her. Okay, I think I'd say Sayaka and Kyoko maybe for her. I don't know. Either Sayaka and Kyoko or Sayaka and Hina. I'm not sure though. If swearing was a crime, I would be on the world government list of most wanted criminals. Awesome guy! You were about to ask, what does the food make you? Could it have been Monokuma? Is it safe to eat food cooked by something like that? That's why I'm tasting it for poison to make sure it's safe for consumption. But you don't need to eat that much to check it for poison.
hey,
Okay then, thanks for waiting. I brought him.
you are a boy.
Hey,
right?
straighten up a little more. Shouldn't a man like you be embarrassed to walk in like that?
Oh, man.
Stop! Don't fall! You're gonna rip my sleeves. The chief going be not what? Food wars. Yeah, even though you all look flashy, you're actually a big coward.
Careful.
Are you gonna be okay? People like you are usually the first victim, you know? I just want to go home already. Okay, wait a second. The dancer girl, the kimono dancer girl, she's Junko and Celeste, shit kid. That's who it is. She's Junko and Celeste. Crash, clatter, boom. Is it Monokuma? Who is it? What? What? Chiaki? Oh, Nikon? What?
I tripped.
Can you even call that tripping? How in the world did you end up in such a compromising position after tripping?
Oh my
Well, it
gosh.
certainly makes me happy.
Shush! Correctly, looks like the chief is not going to exist in your eyes now, Mario Sonic. I see.
Aww, she looks so adorable when she's embarrassed.
Okay.
It's so moe. I'm practically snorting with joy.
Okay.
should help her up.
Yeah, we should. Aw,
you
poor
okay?
Mikan. My head's throbbing a little, but I'm okay. Your head's definitely not okay.
Hey.
She's beyond being just a clumsy girl. That fall of hers was like a magic trick or something. Please kill the chef first. He's too horny. Yeah, please. Anyway, everybody's here now, right? Then let's get going. Since I'm getting sleepy, I feel ya. You're right, though I'm not quite ready to stop eating breakfast. I should begin my talk. So it's finally starting. That took way too long. Wait, why does Kazuchi's shirt have the same pink color on it? That looks like the highlighter fluid these teenagers are full of. Okay, Byakuya, what's up?
Listen,
First, I have a question for you all. That Monokuma thing ordered us to kill each other. So, under these strange circumstances, what do you think we need right now? Who the F knows? Get to the point already.
don't make me repeat myself.
If you want me to get to the point, you better hurry up and answer my question.
Huh?
What do we need? We need food and sleep, obviously, right? Your friend said Ibuki was the worst wife, and you seriously wanted to stab them? Aww. If the chef survives to the end of the game, you're going to shoot whoever decided to make your boy fat.
No!
No, you've forgotten about...
Pay attention!
Which mean the answers are... Good habits, a good night's sleep, and a good crap! Does anyone have a real answer?
Perhaps
Could it be a bond? Bond? This is what I believe. As long as the Ultimates work together, there's nothing we can't accomplish.
It's obvious.
You'll all be able to create hope that can overcome any despair. That's why, if we want to escape this island, we need to promise each other that we'll work together.
Gross.
Wow, he said that with a straight face. How is he not embarrassed? Just as I figured, that was kind of lame, huh? However, he does have a point. That must be why Monokuma is enforcing a rule that will cause us to be suspicious of each other. That guy is just Naegi. Oh, Nagito? I'd say he has the same voice actor as Naegi, but they're definitely not identical. It's like, I'm not sure who. Definitely one of Makoto's, the ship kid of Makoto, but I don't know who the other person would be. I see. That was a pretty good answer. Since it's impossible to face our enemy as individuals, under these circumstances, we must fight as a group. However, what we need to achieve that solidarity is not something as easygoing and optimistic as a bond.
Huh?
Then what?
Listen.
What we need right now is a disciplined leadership provided by an unmistakable leader.
I see.
I see. Even sports teams need captains after all.
Rejoice.
I shall Now then, I'll wrap up this introduction, and let's move on to the main question.
Hey.
Wait just a second.
What?
Jeez.
What did you just say? I don't care how you excuse it. You're being too forceful. Deciding to be the leader all on your own? And why does it have to be you anyway?
Not possible.
Who is more fit to lead other than me? Wow. I'm the ultimate fluent progeny of the Togami household, destined to stand above all others. No, I think the ultimate team manager should be the leader.
What are you saying?
Seriously, I'm telling you, that attitude of yours is too forceful.
Wait.
Mihiru, please read. It's true that Byakuya may be a little forceful, but given our current situation, I believe it's a leader's duty, under circumstances like this, to be forceful to a certain degree. That may be true, but if we just need someone who can lead people, then even Sonia can. No, perish the thought. I'm merely a figurehead.
Hey.
Well, he must have the qualities of leader if he can accept the role under these circumstances. So apparently there used to be a way to access the execution grounds before release in Danganronpa 1. Interesting. If everyone's okay with it, I'm okay with it too.
It's all clear.
Then I guess we made our decision. Don't worry, as long as I'm the leader, I won't let anyone become a victim. We'll see about that, Byakuya.
I will guide you
Oh
all.
my gosh. That much I promise, yeah, sure. So reliable! It's true he's reliable, but... To look down on us like we're bugs or something. Yeah, honestly, that is something Byakuya would do, and that's why I don't like him. Byakuya's the most experienced, even if he's an asshole. There was also a planned place called Monokuma Zones or something. I see. What did the Monokuma Zones do, some guy? Now then, let's move on to the topic at hand, for real this time. I have something to show you all. Something to show us?
Follow me.
It's a Jabberwock Park at the central island. Come follow me. After saying it so bluntly, Byakuya turned and left the restaurant, stomping his feet along the way. Just as I thought. He sure is forceful. Jeez, we may have made a mistake in choosing him as the leader. Yeah, you think? Though everyone made similar complaints, they all followed Byakuya out of the restaurant. So I should leave too. Naegi and Chihiro? You think that's what Nagito is? Either Naegi or Naegi and Chihiro? I guess if Chihiro could be the other one. I don't know. Look-wise, I could see Chihiro. Mannerism-wise, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, Jabberwock Park. No, I have to run. Let's go. Oh, hello. Hello, Kazuichi. Yeah, don't worry, I will. I'm just trying to get leveled up. Gosh dang it. You get easily surprised. Okay, now that I think about it, I think I see more... He's definitely Leon, but part of me is thinking now that this guy is more Leon and Hiro than Leon and Mondo. The fact that this guy is, like, getting scared easily, I definitely see Hiro in him, so...
Damn it!
Seriously, if we're on Tropical Paradise, then why are we in this situation in the first place? Isn't that right? Isn't the vacation supposed to be nothing but lounging around and sipping coconut juice? Relax. Snapping at me won't change a thing, okay? Hajime, it's decided. You better come to the beach with me later, huh? For coconuts, dang it! I saw some big ones that fell onto the shore. I haven't figured out how to split them open, but once I do, we're gonna have ourselves some coconut juice. Yay! You can't just will a coconut open. Just give up and get some coconut juice from the supermarket. Ah, you don't understand. Fine, be that way. I'm never gonna ask for your help again. Okay. Hotel. Market. Airport. Beach. Okay. Oh gosh, okay. Ghost says, it makes you think of a theme park, but with execution rides. The more I see that guy, he's either just not. Okay, I already read that. Like Final Destination. Ah, so you could see how everyone else would have died. No clue. Just in the text available locations available for the player to visit. Yeah, I heard that, like, they had an execution plan for every character, even if that character wasn't the one that ended up dying. Like, they had one for. Oh! Oh my! Oh, wow. That's a Mono Beast. Yeah, like they had one for Sayaka, they had one for Chihiro, they had one for Taka, and any character that didn't actually murder anyone. Oh, there's a bomb up there, what? For skinny people, shush.
What?
Are you fat shaming?
What? Such ignorance.
Days left. 21 days left. Oh! It is a bomb! Obviously out of place object placed in the center of a peaceful park. Looks like a clock, but something seems off. It's counting down!
What's going on?
No, it was not here. Mm-hmm.
It appears.
Mm-hmm.
Aww.
I think he's gonna blow up the island if someone doesn't kill another. The comic book thing you do has a full set of images of the murder of Junko. Probably was made before. I see. Nice. Once again, something has appeared that I don't understand, but it's got nothing to do with me. Because I refuse to believe that this is happening. Could be. Better not be a bomb, that's what I think it is. Bomb!
Not possible.
If they wanted to blow up the island, they would have done so by now. There's no need for a countdown. Then what are they counting down? It's a mystery.
Right?
Oh, hi! Hi, mon ami. Usami, mon ami? I heard everyone... Huh.
Hello, I'm Sylvian. Okay, I heard everyone talking while I was patrolling, so I came over.
No, not that. Didn't Monokuma kill you?
I see.
Ah, so that's why you were surprised. You don't have to worry about that. After all, I can never die.
It appears.
I see. He must be an undead abomination, risen from the foulest depths of the Neverworld by black magic. Do you want me to make you my thrall?
Hey.
Monami's a mechanical stuffed animal, right? Doesn't that mean she can't die in the first place? Look, she was like shot and torn apart. So like, maybe she was like put back together or rebuilt, but yeah. Now that you mentioned it, she'd only need like a spare or something.
A spare? What a mean thing to say.
However, you've arrived at the perfect time. There's something I wanted to ask you. It seemed... Oh! You just had Monokuma quote Snap Cube. Oh my gosh. Monokuma when no one dies. It would seem that you people have... Okay, I'm gonna say the curse words. Seems like you bitches have come to a standstill in Tarzan's forest. You have 13 seconds before the island fucking explodes, you hot topic wannabe and you blue gumball son of a bitch. You have done nothing but destroy my life. I hope you both die. Blows up? You weren't supposed to hear that. Pretend you said nose up. Okay.
Come on.
What is the meaning behind this timer and this countdown? Answer me.
Huh? Countdown? Oh, what? What is this? I'm sorry. I don't know what this is.
You really don't know?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I don't have a grasp of what Monokuma is up to.
Huh?
You don't know, even though you're Monokuma's little sister.
That's wrong.
I'm not my brother's little sister! Did she accept the role or not? Which one is it? Did Beta Celestia look better than current Celestia? Interesting. I know nothing about Beta Celestia. I only know current one.
Alrighty.
Anyway, let's all do our best. Let's kick the evil Monokuma off this island. If you don't know what the countdown is for, you're useless to us. Get lost. Ouch. Let's together.
I said get lost.
What the heck? So rude. Perhaps you were being a little too harsh? I'm starting to feel sorry for it. Miss Sonia. May I call you Miss Sonia? No, I insist on calling you that.
I won't be fooled.
There's no need to feel sorry for that thing. She's obviously working with Monokuma. Monokuma blows up like 3 times in Danganronpa, so it's no stretch to say Usami could come back. Yeah, that's true.
Hey, bastard!
Who cares about that stuffed animal? More importantly, what is that clock? Looks ominous, doesn't it? Who put that object here, and how did they do it in just one night? I can't imagine. Which means it doesn't make any sense. Also, it's deadly. However, that's not all that's unimaginable. This island is full of mysteries that we can't begin to imagine. For example, how were the 16 of us brought to this island? There's 2 full videos on all content from Danganronpa 1. Interesting, some guy. Could you... Oh, also, hi, Nazurna. I think that's a rickroll, so I'm not gonna click on that. Sorry. Yep, could you direct message that video to me on Discord? Okay. Here's more. Why is Jabberwock Island, which was known for being a popular resort destination, now an uninhabited island? There is no sign of tourists or even citizens on this island. Is something like that even possible?
This, too, must be the will of
Also,
causality.
hi Nazurna. I meant to say, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? All civilizations are destined to collapse. Nothing begets existence, and existence begets nothing. I'm guessing it was taken in the tragedy.
So it collapsed?
You are right.
Society is much like fruit. Once it matures, it is inevitable that it will eventually rot. Here's the thing though, even though Monami claims to be good and all that, I'm still just very sus of her. Because if she really was good, she would have, like, told us about, like, our memories and why we were here on a school trip, or maybe, like, I don't know. Like, I like Monami, but I'm a little sus of her. Once it matures, it is inevitable that it will eventually rot. As the economy grows, the private sector stagnates as elders and bureaucrats become more and more powerful. As the time passes, this power becomes the status quo and crushes the seeds of any possible reformation. You sent it in DMs. Nice, Nazurna. Okay.
That is.
Such a sad trend. I don't really understand all that, but I feel like the situation here is somewhat different.
So.
Maybe the Monopes killed everyone on this island. And that's how it became uninhabited?
It's certainly
That's a possibility, but we don't know that for sure. This mystery remains a mystery, it seems. It's like everything here is just full of mysteries. That's what this game is. It's a murder mystery game. You're right. It's mysteries on top of mysteries. However, since these mysteries are overlapping with one another, I doubt some no-name group is behind this. What are you trying to say?
So, in other words...
I mean, the situation we're in is undeniably the work of some enormous organization.
Enormous organization? Monami, Monokuma, and the Monobeasts. They're all machines that require major technical skill to operate.
Are we screwed?
Plus, they'd need a ton of funding. And there's no way those things were made just for the heck of it.
In other words,
That organization might be controlling these machines and monitoring the island with those cameras.
Then
Could those fiends be hiding on this island?
not possible.
Not likely. They're probably running this from somewhere else. Somewhere safe.
Oh?
Where would that be? I don't know. Anyway, there's no mistake that an enormous organization is behind all this. I see. A big organization, huh? Can't imagine what kind of people they could be.
In other words,
Oh, good night, Nazerna. Thank you for stopping by. Well, let's see. There's my Tagami Corporation, Sonya's Novoselic Corporation, and the Kuzuryu clan. It would definitely have to be an organization as powerful as one of those groups, if not more so. I'm used to being mistrusted. Do what you will. Hold on. I don't care about you or the Kuzuryu clan, but I won't allow you to doubt Miss Sonya. Miss Sonya is a hot blonde princess. There is a sharp distinction between her and you punks. Yeah, just shut up already, loser. Loser? Are you talking about me? It's obvious from your flashy clothes that you just want to stand out because you're actually a loser. It must be hard to make your living in the lame-ass loser industry. Too far, dude. That's going way too far. Hey, Byakuya, were you serious just now? About this being related to your family and Sonya's and such? I'm just using them as an example. I'm not saying they have anything to do with this. But you're certain that we're up against a huge organization, right? Knowing the story of Ultra Despair Girls, I have a feeling I know what they're talking about, but I'm not going to say it out loud, because I know some people in here haven't played that game. How long are we going to keep talking about this? Why don't we talk about something more realistic? Our enemy's purpose is still unknown. As long as we find out who's behind this, we'll learn their purpose.
So in other words,
So what we must do is find out who our enemy is. If we do that, we'll be that much closer to a breakthrough. Luckily, according to the e-handbook, we are free to explore this island.
listen,
There will definitely be a clue about the enemy on this island somewhere. Let's start looking.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's get this crap done! Oh, what are we looking for?
Hey.
Akane, were you even listening? We need to find clues that will tell us who our enemy is.
fine.
No problem. No matter how large this organization may be, they will not be able to stand against us.
Go, my
They are
four dark
destined to
daggers
fall.
of destruction.
They are destined to fall and turn to ash at the might of my 4 dark daggers of destruction. Those hamsters. Aww. Wow, hamsters came out of your scarf. Teehee, you're so adorable.
What?
Adorable, you say? Oh no. Thank you. Aww. Aww.
Oh my!
You're pretty happy about that, huh? Look at that guy, talking to Miss Sonya all casually. I'm definitely gonna beat the crap out of him later. Oh my gosh, he has a crush on Sonya, obviously. I don't get it. In this tense situation, we all need to be a lot more cautious. And yet, I'm relieved everyone is in such high spirits. It's strange, but I feel like I can rely on them. This must be what it means to have the confidence of an ultimate. Then, what am I? Am I confident enough to call myself one of them? Darn it, I still can't remember. What talent am I supposed to have?
Listen,
See, I feel like Monami would tell Hajime what his ultimate talent is, but she hasn't. There's no time to think about something as foolish as killing each other. You must do what you have to do.
Observe, speculate, recognize, comprehend. Even if it seems impossible, just persevere. But most importantly, follow my lead. I'll make sure to return you all to your normal lives.
This is your leader's order.
Understand? That's like totally awesome. That's right. The right hand of his is so plump. I've got the perfect nickname for him. Ham Hands.
Ham hands?
You say,
Interesting.
I never thought I'd see the day when someone called me something like that. Huh? Why aren't you getting mad?
Naturally.
Why would I get mad at something as petty as that? She observed me directly and thought up of a nickname. There's nothing dishonest about a name like that. Perhaps I've always yearned for this, though it may seem ironic for me to realize that in this particular situation, he's totally monologuing right now.
Such silly talk.
Don't worry about it. I was talking to myself just now. I see. I don't really get it, but I guess this guy isn't just some overconfident, narcissistic jerk after all. Despite her situation, he's mysteriously calm. He might just be a reliable person after all. We'll see, Hajime. We'll see.
Alright.
Alright then. We should listen to Byakuya and not waste our energy thinking about pointless things. It's true that we're not in the best situation, but it's also not the worst.
Great.
Because we're not alone. We have friends we can count on to support each other.
Gross.
Seriously? That sounds so lame. I knew it. I was thinking to myself just how lame I sounded for saying that. Friends, huh? Till now, I never really thought about friendship. That sort of thing seemed embarrassing. Never would have thought about it in this situation. In Ultra Despair Girls, there was once planned to have a buff Monokuma character. Oh my! Why would Brandon and the others be talking shit about me? I don't think they would, and if they would, it would be a joke. Also, hello, Akasion Gaming. It's good to see you here. How are you doing? No, actually, it's more like because of this situation. In the end, we never solved the mystery of the ominous countdown, but without losing heart, we all went back to the hotel. Believe in your friends, huh? It'd be difficult to believe in them right away, but it'd be nice if it could happen a little at a time. Huh? If I'm starting to think like that, doesn't that show I'm making good progress? Now then, there's no reason to hole up in my room and stare blankly into space. Since there's time, it'd be a great idea if I went ahead and talked to everyone. Yay! Free time! Mono Yashim. At the supermarket. Intimate event is activated and added to the report card. Hope fragments you gathered to Usami via the report card, you can gain new skills. Nice! I ain't doing that. Okay. Let's go to that supermarket and get some gifts for people. Intimate event, so that's why you and Kyoko spent so much time in the sauna. Yep, Kel, that's exactly what. Who I'm gonna talk to first? Well, I'm definitely gonna talk to Chiaki and to Sonia. As for the other two, I'm not sure yet, but I will definitely talk to Chiaki and Sonia. Where's that? Here it is. Sure. Wait, can I choose my gifts this time? I can choose my gifts. Oh my gosh. I have 10 coins. Oh no. I feel like this is something Chiaki would like. I don't know. So Oh, darn it. Okay. Okay, get away from here. I'm trying to think of something Sonia would like. Summer Festival tree. Oh, 50 coins. Can't do that. Maybe she'll like the Bajobo dolls. Okay, Ghost Stone. Okay. Tips and Tips, 2nd edition. Here's the tweet with Buff Monokuma in it. I see. Wonder how Danganronpa game would go if there was a mix between the first game cast and the second game cast. I see, we'll see. I mean, Buff Monokuma was like one of those elite statues, but with a Monokuma head! Oh, you're streaming in 2 hours? Nice, Axion Gaming. What are you streaming? Are you still streaming the first Danganronpa? Yeah. Oh, wait a second. This is a... Hold on, can I... Wait. Da-da-da! Yay! Stuffed Monokuma.
Are you serious?
Yay! Okay, I can get more gifts. Yay! Yeah, I don't know. I'll try to get a general one that people would like. Chocolate chip jerky. Cod roe baguette. I guess I'll get those. Alright, I'm good for now. Okay, I need to see where everyone on the map is. Ah, no escape! Cookie. Monkito. Okay, wait, so where am I? Wait, so this is the bridge. What is this? Oh, she's in the airport. And the other one's in the house. Okay. Okay. So Sonia's in the airport. Nice. You watch it every year, but this will be your first time that you stream your reactions of it? You were going to make a clip of me admitting that me and Kyoko didn't say the reaction to Sana, but your internet cut out. I mean, you can always go back and like do it for the video on demand. It's fine. Byakuyo's favorite food is chips, apparently. Nice. Oh, you're streaming pro wrestling. Nice, Axion Gaming. A whole 32 characters. Okay, here you are. Sonia, never mind. Other one keeps hamsters as pets, another hands. Aww. Correct Sonia, I guess. Okay. Struggling to correct Sonia's understanding of Japan. It looks like Sonia and I grew a little closer. Yay! Yeah, I'll give her a present. I think I'll try giving her those Bajobo dolls. Or maybe... No! No! No, I do want to give her something! Fruit salad?
I am sorry.
Are you kidding me?
Most tight. Oh my.
Are you really not worried about our current situation? Who's joking?
However,
Come on. I understand if this were my homeland, but in this case, this land is foreign to me. I do not intend to kill anyone, and I do not intend to be killed easily either. We'll see. So this would be okay in your country? We'll see. A lot of people ship Hajime with Chiaki. Well, Chiaki is who I'm going to talk to next. Okay. Novosellic Kingdom. Gosh dang it. Why is that Mac low on battery already? It's literally been on the charger this whole time. Not a country I've heard of. Population is small, our economy is thriving, so we are not in dire straits at all. If One Punch Man was a Mexican show, would it be called Juan Punch Man? Probably. For generations, the royal family has protected the kingdom and its people from its neighboring countries. Thanks to that, the people still have complete trust towards the royal family.
well,
Also, wine and chocolate is one of our country's hidden specialties. I see. Really does sound like a kingdom. So since you're the princess of the kingdom, does that mean you live in a castle or something?
yes.
Of course, the royal family has been living in the royal castle for over 1,000 years. Though it may be odd and small, the castle is truly a wonderful historic building.
Of course.
Anohana, the flower that drowned that day. What? It's easy to get lost in our subterranean labyrinth, and our barracks are fully equipped as well. So castles really do have those. Anyways, is it alright if I ask you something as well? If I can answer it, it's fine. Who do you have your heart set on initially? And who do you intend to switch to later? The story of 7 men and women. A standard tactic to start wavering and swapping partners? Huh? Yeah, what are you talking about? It's Japan's legendary drama.
Well,
It starts off really upbeat, but then it gets serious. I never expected that to happen. I was like, seriously, what is going to happen? I cannot take my eyes off the screen. Momoko's feelings at that nighttime were, my goodness, so intense. I continued to listen to Sonia's extensively talk about Japanese dramas. At least now I totally understand that she's a major J-drama fangirl. Woohoo!
Wait. She could be somewhere else. Where's Chiaki? Oh my gosh, they're all in the hotel! Oh, wait a minute! Nope! Nope! Sidestep! Nope, not talking to you! Yo! She's probably playing a video game. Hotel Trivago. Hi, Chiaki! Let's see what's here. Definitely feels more like a hot spring inn than a 5-star hotel. Chiaki! Oh no! Yes! Hey! Let's go somewhere with a good airflow. MS, would me screenshotting and posting the I was going to clip you admitting comment be considered NSFW? I mean, I think that's fine. I think that's okay. Thank you for asking. Thank you for checking in. Now, if it was a picture of me and Kyoko doing that kind of stuff, that I wouldn't allow. But, no, it's all. I think that's fine. Thank you for asking. VTubers are basically anime muppets! Okay, where are we going? We went to the park and I spent time making small talk? Why are you small talking her? Yeah. I'll give her something. I'll give her the potato chips. Because I got those just for her. Yay, she liked it! Yep. You're actually... Yay! Oh, Chiaki. Well, when I'm gaming, I tend to forget about sleeping. Sometimes I even forget to breathe. That's not good. Plus, I keep having nightmares. I had a bad dream the other day, so I've been a little scared. Can I ask what kind of dream you had? Well, it was a dream about Trio the Punch. Huh? The statue at Jabberwock Island changed into a bald old man with a thin mustache. It's probably because that game also takes place on a tropical island. The more I think about it, the more the situation feels like that bizarre action game. We might eventually end up turning into sheep. Trio the Punch is a game, right? What kind of game is it? More importantly, you must really enjoy games, huh, Chiaki? How should I put it? I like it, but gaming is my life. Or maybe life is just a game? But still, either way, that's all the more reason why killing shouldn't be allowed. It's not a game if you're not having fun. It doesn't mean anything if you just focus on winning or losing. You're right. It doesn't mean games always have to have happy endings, but you should get something out of beating them. There might be weird games here and there, but there are ways of enjoying those too. That's why bizarre games are fun. You can beat them as long as you do your very best, like no one ever was. As expected of the ultimate gamer, I would probably just give up on a game like that. But to tell you the truth, there's one type of game that I'm not really good at. I see, what is it? Ooh, the hoodie, it's so cute. You won't tell me? Is it visual novel murder mystery games? Yeah, that's good enough for now. Yay! I leveled up too! Woohoo!
Oh no! If life is a game, then what difficulty am I on? That's a good point, Axion. Okay. Bob has no arms. Knock knock. Who is it? It isn't Bob. Lol, I've seen that joke. What if he's knocking with his forehead? My frozen dog is Pup Skull. So if I melted, it would be called a pup. If life, okay, can I lower it, please? Lower the difficulty. Lol. Hardcore can't respawn and starvation kills you. Dang. I think I'm gonna buy a replica of the Chiaki hoodie. Yeah, it's really cute. I think I may want it too. I'll see. You better just say goodnight.
Hope's Peak Academy. Hello, everyone. The fun time
Oh,
you've
no.
all been waiting for is about to begin.
Oh,
I
no.
wonder what festivities await you. Oops, don't want to ruin the surprise.
Monokuma?
It was a little meh at first, but anyway, please gather at Jabberwock Park.
Again? How many times are we going to Jabberwock Park? I think he's going to tell us about the motive. Yep. The creepy music is playing. The creepy music. Creepy cello music is playing. So, something that's gonna happen. I know this game. This way. Oh, it's my pet! Wait. It's my pet! Oh my gosh! Okay, first of all, now it's giving me the keyboard controls instead of the PlayStation controls. It's saying space or tab. Oh my gosh, she's dead! My baby, I killed her! No! Ah, I killed my baby. I need to check on her more often. Hold on. You can't swim. Call it drown syndrome. What if it's Kyoko, but Sonic and Pumpkin were asleep together on a bench? Mono Beast, you scary. Coco, you came too, huh? I have no choice. After all, the E-handbook clearly states that defying Monokuma is not permitted.
However,
It'd be foolish to resist. It's just going to make things worse. I hope everyone else feels the same way. It worries me a little.
anyway,
At any rate, we must go to the park. Guess I have no choice, huh? It's not class trial time. Oh, I killed my pet. Class trial time for my pet. I see what you mean by that now. Oh my gosh, it's like a stage. You shush.
That's fine.
Since everyone is here. Do 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 do.
How annoying!
We shouldn't have. No, we can't. We can't defy Monokuma. Maybe you should be. You need to shush.
Huh?
yeah.
You. Wait.
fighting among friends isn't good. You said they were friends.
Dumbass.
Ouch. Let me be perfectly clear.
Do it.
You can do what? You can kill one of us? You can do what? What, Fuyuhiko?
Bastard! Don't misunderstand.
You need a shot.
Jeez.
What are you saying?
You
Just stop.
shut the hell up!
What the heck?
Popped up!
No.
That's enough. I see. Don't worry.
Don't treat me like a fucking kid!
Let me say this.
What would reckless killing accomplish? If you fail to get away with it, you know you'll be executed. Or perhaps that's what you really want? If so, you'd only be killing yourself to run away from this predicament. That's what a child would do! Thank you.
Listen,
So as long as we're here, I will not let any of you die. I will not let any of you become a victim. That goes for you too, Fuyuhiko. I won't let you die. If MS killed... If MS killed someone, she'd write Byakuya in blood to frame him, since if she killed him, it'd be too obvious. Komakina is the best Danganronpa 2 ship fight meet. Which one is that? I'm still learning all their names. No, punishment time. What would my punishment be if I got punished for killing my pet? It's true, my words would ring hollow as anyone else spoke them.
my name is Byakuya Togami.
And I'm destined to bring the promises to fruition. Yowza, he's so cool! I agree. Why is his nose bleeding? I don't care what you say. I'm gonna do whatever I feel like. Do what you will. However, remember what I said earlier.
In the name of my family.
I will not let any of you become a victim. That is the duty I have appointed to myself. See, Byakuya? You're learning something. You're learning. Nagito and Komayada. Oh, and Hinata Hajime. Komahina. Oh, okay. Seems like Byakuya resolved it, for now. But even if he's the ultimate Yakuza, there's no way Fuyuhiko really meant what he said earlier, right? He's in a suit! You look nice, Monokuma.
This is troubling.
It looked like you guys were arguing, so I wasn't sure when to actually show up. It looks like I showed up at an awkward time.
Hey.
Why are you dressed like that? Oh, didn't I mention in my recent broadcast? It's my costume for the fun time. Oh, don't tell me you're going to. That's right. Since we're on a tropical island, I'm going to do my two-man comedy routine. Okay. Axion says Mario and Sonic will attack me for my punishment. Kyoko with the MS cat on her lap. That would be so cute. Though if Naruto and Hinata can't be together, I will give up Ibuki and give her to Hinata. Aww. Why does it matter that we're on a tropical island? But can you do a two-man comedy routine all by yourself?
Of course.
That's why you brought your partner. Mono Now then, without further ado, I'm pleased to present Monokuma's side-spitting live two-man comedy show. Oh, she looks so beautiful. Huh? I didn't hear anything about this. Are you telling me I have to improvise? I'm speechless. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Hello! I'm Monokuma! I'm Monami. And together we are the Monokumas! Now, I know it's sudden, but I guess I should show you guys my amazing mind-reading abilities. You can read minds? As practice, I'll guess your favorite food. Your favorite food is? You can do it. It's obvious what rabbits like. That's right. Dabbers. Now then, Monami's up next. Come on, do a short skit or something. What? There's no way I can do that. No worries, it's all good. I know a technique to summon the god of comedy. So, which do you think is better? Taking blood while you're still alive, or after you're already dead? Why would you ask such a cruel question? If I'm gonna summon the comet deity, then I'll need a lot of blood. So, I thought a comedy wants blood. Pretty please. No matter how charmingly you ask, there's no way I'll let you take my blood.
She doesn't have blood. She's a robot.
You're always so quick to make a scary face, Monami. You guys better be careful, too. You know, since Monami's actually a bad guy. She's as bad as the first villain the hero fights in a teen manga. They're always the underdog. Believe me, it's a fact that Monami's a villain. I'll let you all in on a little secret of hers. Monami went out of her way to erase your memories.
Gosh dang it!
Say what? Wait, huh? You guys don't even remember how you got to this island, am I right? Well, that's because Monami stole your memories. What are you saying all of a sudden?
Did she lose her own memories too?
But wait, there's more! She didn't just steal your boring memories, like how you guys got to this island. She completely took away your memories of the years you spent at Hope's Peak Academy. What a shocker!
Wow. So here they're announcing this at the beginning of the game.
Oh, I feel great now that I've shared that with you. Seriously, memory loss plots are so old hat nowadays. Only a total hack would wait until the end of the story to reveal a cliche twist like that.
Like the first Danganronpa.
Please stop. Wasn't that a huge surprise? In truth, you guys aren't freshman students at all. You guys just thought you were because you've lost all of your school memories. Quick, someone get a plagiarist because I feel like I've heard this story before.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, this is bad in so many ways.
No!
I'm through dealing with you.
Monami!
His backhand is far too powerful. That's...
What did he mean?
Hey!
How was it? Was it funny? Or was the comedy too highbrow for you?
Come on.
What were you saying just now? What was I saying just now? Oh, you mean when I said that your school memories were completely stolen? Completely stolen? Monokuma giving a full-on FU to Junko? Lol. Well, Monokuma's going to summon Satan. Obviously not, though. Amount of Komahina pics you have on your phone is too many. Really, Monokuma? Axion says. I see. What is he saying? There's no way. Because I just entered Hope's Peak Academy, and then I was brought to this island right away.
It's true.
That's because that's how you remember it. All thanks to Monami stealing your school memories. What are you saying? That's impossible.
Who knows?
Man, how many years has it been since you guys first entered Hocus Peak? I wonder what happened to your friends and family. They're probably worried sick about you. Maybe.
Impossible.
Our school memories were stolen? That's ridiculous.
That's right.
There's no way I have memory loss.
You can't.
Don't listen. Don't listen to what he says.
Limited breach. I refuse to believe such a thing. Yep, everything's okay. I don't believe it.
You're lying, right? Stealing our memories. That's a lie, right?
You're just trying to make fools out of us, right? His backhand is far too powerful. His backhand and front hand are exactly the same.
Wrong.
Nope, it's not a lie. If it was a lie, then how do you explain this? What are you going to show us? The moment you arrived at Hope's Peak Academy, you all experienced a strange dizziness. What? How do you know that?
Actually,
Why, that was the cutoff point. Your memories beyond that point have been completely removed. What the heck? I could feel myself getting lightheaded. I couldn't think. I couldn't speak. I could only breathe in heavy, gasping breaths. So, a long time has passed since then?
Impossible.
Foaming out of the mouth is one of the best Ibuki sprites. Nice. There's no way.
like,
On the contrary, why is it impossible? Whether or not it's possible, there's no way we can believe it.
no.
You just don't want to believe it, right? But don't worry, I'm a generous guy. I can give you back your memories. Huh?
Hey,
However, there's a catch. Don't tell me the catch is... Figured it out yet?
that's right.
You guys have to kill each other! That's my bargaining point.
Wah, wah, wah.
Hey,
You guys want to know, right? You want to know your school memories. You want your school memories returned to you, right?
hey, man.
Then you better start killing. A penny for your thoughts and a murder for your memories.
Piss me
Hey,
off.
stop running your mouth. But why are you so angry? I'm just providing you all a motive from the bottom of my big, generous heart. Oh, sure. Otherwise, you cowards wouldn't get any killing done. Well, that's not your fault. Humans are natural-born cowards. They even cry after their mom squeezes them out. You experience strange dizziness every couple of months when you wake up and you don't know why.
Special bleeding service.
That's why I'm giving you a motive. Think of it as an excuse to commit your future crimes.
Quiet.
Stop this at once. Do you really think your delusional rambling will convince us to commit murder?
What do you say?
I don't even believe that memory loss is crap in the first place. And more than that, what you guys really don't believe is each other, right? What do you mean?
Hey,
You guys don't know each other, which means none of you realize that a traitor is hiding among you, right? Huh? Hey, why are there 16 of you? We have a total of 15 students from Hope's Peak Academy were arranged to come to this island.
I got it.
That's right, there's probably a traitor I don't even know about, hiding among the group. Just kidding, okay?
You
What? Obviously nonsense.
lame.
For real, you guys. How can you be so sure? You guys don't know anything about each other. You don't know each other's true natures. That's why if one of you is planning to kill someone, it's impossible for any of you to know. Why are you explaining all of this up front, Monokuma? With those words, everyone fell silent. I wanted someone to argue with him. Anyone. But nobody said a word. They just stood there.
Uh-huh.
Even so, if there really is a traitor, that's gosh darn awful. Pretending to be your ally and tricking you guys, it makes sense. It makes sense for someone like that to get killed, right? To get your memories. Oh. If you were in a killing game, I won't kill anyone since I don't want any of my school memories. That is true, Axiom. That's so true. I wouldn't want my high school and middle school memories. State paralysis is really uncomfortable. I swear there was a demon whispering in my ear the whole time. Ooh, some guy. Trying to get your memories back, you have to murder? Let me get my revolver and shoot you in your stupid little face, Monokuma. It wasn't a joke. I'm sorry, Cal. I didn't mean to laugh at that. I was like thinking, I don't know, part of me was like thinking, I get dizzy all the time, Monokuma, so how do you expect me to remember one time? That's what I was thinking you were saying, but I'm sorry, Cal. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you feel that way when you wake up. Make the... Okay. If you want to survive, you gotta find that person before they find you. Even after Monokuma's boisterous laughter faded away, we all just stood there. Every one of us. This situation, this circumstance, this phenomenon, this disaster, this nightmare, this hell, this despair, consumed every one of us. Is it true? Is there really an imposter among us?
You've got it!
Ah! It's not me, by the way! I know I may look suspicious, but it's not me! Who is it? Hurry up and show yourself. You're only making things worse for you by staying silent.
That's enough.
Just stop. There's no way there's a traitor. There's no way. It's pointless to even discuss something so foolish. 3 each death. But a revolver only has 6 shots. There are only 2 murders per trial. Oh yeah, there can only be 2 trials, or 2 murders. 3 bullets each death, so yeah. Yeah, there can only be up to 2 murders. If it's the same as the first game. Come on, man, you know.
Huh?
Is what Monokuma said true about her memory loss and about the traitor?
I mean, everyone needs to look to the future. That's why you shouldn't look back to the past. Keep your eyes fixed on the future. Let's do our very best.
You didn't answer her question. Memory loss? The traitor? It's completely fictional.
Dumbass!
I can't deal with this. As he said, it's the work of fiction. It's entirely different from the reality I know. Stolen memories? All my school memories? Everything? A traitor hanging among us? But what really struck me was when Monokuma said, "You guys don't know anything about each other."
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academies, it is now 10 p.m. Please return to your rooms and relax. Let the sound of the ocean gently rock you to sleep. Now then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night.
Okay, good night, Kel. Gotta make sure they're really dead, if you know what I mean. Oh my gosh. Yeah, good night, Kel. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you don't feel dizzy in the morning. Axion says, for real, zombies might be a thing here, like The Walking Dead. We'll see. Hey, what should we do? It's better if we call it a night here. We should get some sleep and try to keep our minds calm. Oh, I guess you're right.
This is your leader's
Just so you all know, do not think about unnecessary things. This is your leader's order. Tomorrow morning, let's meet at the restaurant after Monokuma's morning announcement. Not traveling. I think the saying goes, I'm frightened, so stiff. Huh? I feel pretty stiff right now, too. That's not how the saying goes, but it's not her fault. She's a foreigner, after all. To be honest, I don't really remember what happened after that, but later I realized something. Huh? I was sitting on my bed inside the cottage, my head dripping down to my chest. As I sat there alone, a strange thought suddenly crossed my mind. Traitor. Could it be someone who isn't like the others? Like, someone... someone who doesn't even remember what their talent is? Oh, what the hell? I don't understand at all. Put these stupid thoughts out of my mind and collapsed onto my bed. And that's all why Hajime can't remember what his talent is. I really like how they're putting this at the very beginning of the game. It's like making it a different game instead of like basically the same thing as the first one. Tomakina looks cute. Please don't let Nagito die. We'll see. You're back? Welcome back. You're the ultimate overthinker, Axion? Lol. What am I? I am the ultimate triple threat. Hina. Hinata, the ultimate dumbass who can't remember crap. Ugh. Well, it's not his fault though. His memory was stolen from him. Anyways, they say impossible is a word that's only found in a fool's dictionary. Obviously, it's impossible to use a word that's not in your dictionary. If someone can actually make the impossible possible,
It's all over if you say that.
you can truly call that person someone who doesn't have the impossible. Oh, Monokuma.
Ahem! Hopes. Good morning, everyone! Looks like today is gonna be another perfect tropical day! Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today!
We'll see. Yeah. Y'all said we'd meet at the restaurant. Let's leave. Wait, what's here? I think during the experience, dang it. Okay. Let's check on my pet. Let's check on my pet. What? Until next growth? She's still an egg? Ah. Oh, hi Nagito, what's up? Not everyone is as strong as Byakuya. See, Byakuya is like the complete opposite here as he was in the first game. In the first game, he like did not want anything to do with like helping anyone, but this Byakuya is like trying to like help everyone, and even though he still has an attitude, like I still like this Byakuya better than the first Byakuya. Not like I just run away from my problems, but it's more like I was just living my life without even thinking about them at all. Even so, I was still able to live, but this is different. I'm sorry, I was being too negative. No, I understand. I'm the same as well. But now that we've talked, I feel assured once again. He's now like Santa. You just saw a body pillow. What? Kana found lots of old Sonic Sprite comics. Nice! Being loners who won't get us anywhere. That's why I think we should all help each other out. Also, I think we need to get stronger. An ordeal like this is what'll make us cling to hope. Yeah, you're probably right.
Bye now.
Well, I'll be heading to the restaurant now. Bye, Nagito! No! Side step. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, ba-doo. Boop, boop. Side. Oh, hello.
Hey.
Good morning, Hajime. Good morning. Aw. Aw, I would be down. Oh! Excuse me? Why do I have to be a boy? What do girls even talk about? I guess guys will never know.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah. I heard yesterday someone didn't like her, and I'm kind of like, I kind of don't blame ya. Mr. Ham Hands. She was like a child. Aw, look at the nurse. You shush.
I'm sorry.
Wow. You definitely have the ultimate bad attitude. Yes. My gosh.
Hello.
Good morning. Yeah, good morning. What? I just said good morning. Why is she so shocked? My first time greeting someone, and I was actually greeted back. I'm so happy. Aww. Good morning. Good morning. What kind of life she had. Aw, that poor thing. Thank you very much. What kind of... Oh, that's it? Okay. The ones on YouTube with those sea sprites. Several people were already at the restaurant. But nobody was talking, not a single word. While they sat there, the people who were late began to arrive as well.
I've made you wait.
Huh? It seems Fuyuhiko is not here yet. Maybe he... Nope. Dead bodies already?
No.
Don't go killing people off. I saw him outside earlier. However, he told me he would not be joining us this morning. Why does he have to act like a lone wolf at a time like this?
Maybe.
Could he... Is he thinking of a plan to kill someone by himself?
You must not.
Kazuichi, you should not doubt your friend.
Hey!
Well, he's a Yazuka, isn't he? Do you understand what that means? He's part of the Japanese mafia. I presume he's the kind of person who would not come even if we summoned him.
That's fine.
I guess it can't be helped. We should just talk among ourselves. Someone can fill him in later. Talk? What are we going to talk about?
Rejoice.
Oh, yay! It's a party tonight.
That's right.
A huge party that will last from sundown to sunrise.
What the?
Party till the sun comes up!
This is your leader's
Just so
order.
we're clear, I will not allow any absences. Your attendance at this party is absolutely mandatory.
Huh?
Hey, now's not the time to talk about stuff like partying. On the contrary, there's no better time than this. But still, we really shouldn't be partying.
Wait.
Hold on. I agree with Byakuya. It doesn't do us any good to stay bummed out like this.
Hey,
In fact, because of the situation we're in, it's probably best if we all strengthen our friendships with one another. That's what you thought too, right? That's why you want to throw a party. Doesn't matter why I'm doing it. Anyway, it is of vital importance that we all stay in one place tonight.
see.
You say that with such significance.
It's all clear.
It's decided. We're having ourselves a party.
But
Even so, I'm not sure it needs to last all night.
Stop talking.
If I thought that, I would have made that clear from the beginning.
I'm sorry.
Terribly sorry. I'm so sorry for trying to meddle with your plan.
I see.
It's important to be flexible in situations like this. Perhaps a diversion from all this is just what we need.
Yahoo!
Now let's party hard! In that case, I'll put my amazing cooking skills on display for you guys. Where's the party going to be held? Would this restaurant be okay? No, this won't do. We need a location that's impervious to interference from outsiders. A place even Monokuma cannot enter. What we need is an enclosed space. An enclosed space?
How pitiful.
If the restaurant won't do, then neither will the lobby. That's not nearly enclosed enough. Nor will the cottages. With so many people, we would all be pressed up against each other. But if you want to be... Nope.
I can't stop.
Nope.
There's something wrong with you.
I can't believe how... Yeah. He admits to being a pervert. Wow.
Hey,
How about that old-looking building near this hotel? That run-down place?
you're right.
But if we do our best to clean it, I think it'd be perfect. Oh, that office place?
However,
Well, earlier, Usami, or at the time Monami, wouldn't let us enter that place. As I recall, it's in the middle of being renovated. Yes, Monami! I have heard your conversation. Heard it all with my very own ears. I have good ears because I am a rabbit.
see.
Oh, so you used your ears.
That's strange. Huh? Then what is the reason for their surveillance cameras? Are they for Monokuma's eyes only? Oh, she has mushrooms on her head. Oh, she looks so disappointed. Well, it is of no concern. We can settle that issue another time. Regarding the old building, you came to tell us something about it, right?
Yes, if it strengthens everyone's bonds with each other, then I will not hesitate to cooperate.
I shall allow it.
So in that case, I will allow you to enter the old building. I'll cooperate so we can all party together.
Oh, you shush.
Understand?
Wow. Wow. Wow.
And
Oh my gosh, that girl. What did you miss? We were gonna have a party, and the ultimate dancer just said something extremely mean to Asami, like telling her not to look in the mirror because she was ugly. I'm just like, wow, how is she so mean? I've never done the dirty work known as cleaning before. I'm excited to finally experience it.
Hey!
No way, there's no way we can dirty our dear princess's hands. Yeah, I don't want to do it either.
Jeez.
What? No one's gonna do it!
Hey,
In that case, why don't we decide by her random drawing? Random drawing?
actually,
To be honest, I already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. To get to the trouble of preparing this, just what did you think would happen?
see?
Whoever draws the chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning, okay? Does that sound fair?
Judgment!
Well then, let us entrust our destinies to the whims of this drawing!
all right.
Well, no hard feelings. One by one, everyone took turns pulling the chopsticks Nakito held in his hand. When it was all said and done...
What?
Ah! Nagito! For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem to be very lucky right now! Ah.
Alright.
It was just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it. I thought so. You seem like you'd make a good stay-at-home dad. I'll take that as a compliment.
Okay.
I'll handle the cooking. Alright. Alright, first I need to prepare my ingredients, then I'll start cooking at the old building.
There's no mistaking.
I, Tara Hanamaru, will go all out. I will prepare the world's tastiest dishes for you all. Then I just need to pass along the party details to Fuyuhiko. Let's go about our business then. After Monokuma's nightly announcement, we'll meet at the old building. Woohoo! After everyone left, I decided to go back to the cottage. Yay! Time before the party. I think I'm gonna spend time with the nurse girl. Because honestly, I feel so bad for her. I feel like she could really use a friend. Also, let's check on my pet. Okay. Oh, wait. Is that... Wait, is she here? Okay. Where is she? Is that her right there? It's her! She could use a friend. I love her. Mikan. I spent time today rambling on with Mikan. It looks like Mikan and I grew a little closer. Beck, what'd you miss? Oh, nothing much. We just learned about the party. We're gonna have a party tonight in the old building. You finished Zen vs. Kirishimi prototype fanfic?
By tomorrow? Alright, you can do it. I gained the skill of medical training. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'll give her a present. I think I'll give her the mineral water. I think she would like that as a nurse. But, ooh. Ooh, wait. Ah! Oh. I think she'd like the mineral water. Yay, she liked it! Just a joke, just thinking back to the Danganronpa one. Oh. Oh, okay. If you'd like, you can eat. No! Come on, you poor girl.
Sorry.
Aww. You clearly look like you were in a bad mood. Did I do something? No, you didn't do anything. What? What? You can't. I didn't do anything. It's no use. I feel like if I start panicking, the situation's gonna get even worse. Yeah, hey Nikan, I just want to talk to you normally. Talk? Today is such a beautiful day. Yeah. I'm sorry. No! This is troubling. I guess I should start talking to, favorite bandage type. What type of bandage do you like the most? Bandage? Let's see, there are a lot of different types these days. It's extremely convenient because there are waterproof types and sticky types. But I definitely like non-elastic types the best. They're not too constricting, but they still firmly secure wounds. I'm glad. Looks like she's getting into the conversation. Good. Sorry. I went ahead and started talking on my note. No, that's what I want to hear. Don't worry about it. I'm the one who asked anyway. Also, I feel like I got to know you a little more. Really? Then let's call it a day for now. Aww.
Yes.
If it's not too much trouble, I would like to talk to you again. Yay! It's been a while since anyone's talked to me like this, so of course, anytime.
Thank you very much.
She's probably just had such a traumatic past. Poor girl. Yeah. She's difficult, but she's just been through so much. So I gotta figure her out. Okay. I need to figure out how to do this. Pet? How is she? Okay. Report card. So... Nikon... Wait, she acts... Wait, so... So is it the more I hang out with someone, the more skills I get? I'm just trying to figure out how this works. Oh, I can buy skills with hope fragments. Oh, great! Attentive influence. Can you tell me what these skills are? Slightly, oh my gosh. Slightly increases the focus gauge. Slightly increases the influence gauge. Increases jumping. Logic dive? Huh? Increases turning power. Well, I'll learn what logic dive is later. Rebuttal showdown. What in the world? Effective during non-stop debate. Hangman's Gambit. Panic talk action. Ah! Focus gauge decreases at a slower rate. One of Byakuya's favorite items in the game is a Black Rabbit picture book. After you gave Byakuya chips, his response was, "Even a noble such as myself has never touched something like this." Interested. I'll be keeping this. Huh, interesting. Trigger happy. Slightly steadies your aim. Cannot be combined with trained tranquility. Ah! Wait, okay, where was the one where, like, easier shift mood to your favor? Allows you to lock on two statements at once. Huh. Increases bullet capacity. So I guess panic talk action is new bullet time battle. This looks like a really good skill. What's the best in thought? Time limit for each phase. Yeah, I'm gonna need this. Cannot be combined with menacing focus. Okay, what is menacing focus? It's an insult. Okay, well, I'm gonna be done for now. This. What am I? I have 8 skill slots. Gosh, what time is it for me? It's 12:45 right now, so it's almost 1. Last night I had the craving of ordering takeout and it was almost 3 a.m. My dad was up playing Spider-Man. Byakuya's favorite food seems to be salty snacks. LOL. Wait, who am I gonna see now? Ah! You know, I'm interested in getting to know that sword girl. I think I'll get to know her. But let's check on my pet. Let's check on my baby. Ah! Okay. Ah! Baby! Oh, so I can give her presents too! Can I give her potato chips?
Did you like it? Oh yay, our hope meter's goal has gone up. Yay, chibi me, yay! Anyways. Let's talk to you, Pecco. It's alright. Yeah, let's hang out, Pecco.
Yes.
Woohoo! Chips, sunflower seeds, jerky, and a few more I don't remember. I see. Yay! Pecco and I grew closer. Oh gosh, she would have liked the mineral water. But what can I give her? No potato chips. I don't know what to give her. I don't know, I think she'll hate it. I think she'll hate this. The chocolate chip jerky. I really think she'll hate this. I don't have anything to give her. But we're not really talking about any. Hey Paco, do you like kendo?
Yes. However,
Is there something wrong with that? No, I was just wondering. Paco's stare is really intense. It might be best if I change the subject. Let's see, a topic that probably wouldn't offend her too much. I know, Paco, what level are you?
could it be?
Are you talking about my kendo level? I don't have one. Huh? Dojo trainees typically earn levels corresponding to their years of training. However, I have no need for that. Why? Don't people normally aim for that kind of advancement?
No.
I have no such aim. My destination has already been decided. Protect who I must protect, cut who I must cut. I like that. That alone is the original purpose of the sword. Wielding a blade in its true sense is my aim.
And so,
That is my reason for existing. Yes, Pecco, you go, girl. To achieve that, I have no use for whatsoever meaningless levels determined by my arbitrary rules. I see. Pecco isn't just a typical kendo athlete. She truly is the ultimate swordswoman. How could I ask such a foolish question about levels? I don't really know much about kendo, but I think you're really cool. You're kind of like a samurai. Really cool? You say such strange things. No one has ever said that to me before. Well, thank you. Never mind. She seems very awkward. Is she blushing? However, because of the path I've chosen, there are things I've lost as well. Warm, irreplaceable things. Aww. Jetstream Sam, laugh and sword requires blood. What did you lose? Fluffiness. Fluffiness?
yes.
There are things that are warm, fluffy, and soft. The cat that came to visit my dojo, my childhood friend's dog, and even the finch I had as a pet.
Why?
But all the animals can sense my menacing presence and run away from me. Aww! I just want to touch their soft fur and fluffy feathers to my heart's content. That is really painful. Oh my gosh! Aww. Then what about asking Gundam if you could touch his hamsters the next time you see him? He might be able to help you out. He probably knows a way to keep animals from running away from you. You see, you do have a point. Also, since his hamsters are called four dark divas of destruction, they might not get scared of me and run away. I should look for Gundam right now. Their eyes look scary. I think Gundam's hamsters might actually freak out.
Hey,
Hajime, thank you for your advice. If you'd like, please come talk to me again. Goodbye. Of course I will. Woohoo! Yay! Obtained Hope Fragment.
decide to go back to my room. You keep hearing Gundam like the mech. Peko needs that aura training.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academies, it is now 10 p.m. Please return to your rooms and relax. Let the sound of the ocean gently rock you to sleep. Now then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night.
Good night, he says. Whatever, I have a party to attend. Alright, time to go to the old building by the hotel. Let's go. Oh, hi, Ibuki. I love your socks.
Oh my!
Oh, are you also here for the party? Why else would I be here? Anyway, what are you doing at a place like this? I'm doing a little exercise so I can enjoy all the yummy food we're gonna eat. I'm excited to eat Teru's cooking. Yes, especially since he's the ultimate cook. Okay, Ah! What are you guys up to? What are you up to? Yay, level up! I know about the party, but he didn't look pleased about it. Aw, I'm sorry, Peko. Mikan! Oh, yay! Aww, Mikan! Aww. Alright, let's go inside. Let's go inside. Oh, hi, Byakuya. So, this is the old building. Compared to the hotel, it definitely looks worse for the wear. You're here. Now then, stand up straight and raise your arms. Why do I have to do that? Because I need to do a body check. Body check? Since I'm the one hosting the party, it's necessary for me to take all possible security measures. Good job.
Listen,
I already promised that I would not allow even one person to become a victim. I get it. And so I reluctantly raised my arms and stood up straight. Byakuya went ahead and thoroughly searched me, starting with my legs and working his way up.
see,
It appears you haven't brought anything dangerous. Of course I haven't.
that's fine.
Very well. I shall allow you to enter. It was at that moment that I noticed a strange item near where Byakuya was standing. Metal cases.
What?
Duralumin, actually. I found them at the supermarket. There's a strange shipping with Ibuki. How? Yeah, how? The other one is for, well, let's just say it's for emergencies only. What do you mean emergencies?
Stop.
Don't worry about it. The others are already here, gathered at the dining hall in the back. Go there and wait. As soon as he said that, Byakuya turned his back to me. I guess that's the end of our talk, but he's so cautious. I didn't expect him to perform a body check. And what did he mean by emergencies only? Okay, is this the dining hall? Nope, that's the toilet. Oh, hi there!
Oh,
There's a tantalizing aroma.
jeez.
Byakuya will yell at me if I don't go straight to the dining hall. Yeah, let's go. Where's the kitchen? Oh, wow. These doors are locked. Also, hello, Sonia.
I see.
So this is what the inside looks like. So many gaps in the wooden floor.
All right.
Okay. Storage room. This is not the dining room. Ibuki x Togami. Oh no. You're gonna be getting your stream ready. Okay, bye Axion. Thank you so much for coming by. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I have a feeling though that this place is gonna have something to do with whatever murder is gonna be committed. Okay. So I think I think tonight I will just stop the stream after the murder. I don't think I'll do the investigation because it's getting late. What's this? Ah, that's the kitchen. Ooh! Oh my gosh, Tara, you're so tiny.
Hello there.
Did you need something? Don't worry, I've already prepared all the dishes. Or rather, do you want me to... Okay? I'm leaving. So is this the dining hall? Oh, this is the dining hall. Okay. Oh wow, this is nice. Hajime, how do you like it? What do you mean? See, I decorated the whole dining hall for the party. I even laid out the carpet too. Really? Even the carpet? You have 2 sets of Danganronpa ship images on your phone. Kamahina and Band-Aid. What's Band-Aid? Which one's that? Are the characters from the second one?
Yep.
I brought it from the supermarket. That place sure does seem to have everything. I actually wanted to cover the whole floor, but I guess the carpet wasn't big enough. There was a lot of dust and cobwebs all over the place, too. It took me all day to clean the dining hall just because of that. There's no way I could handle being stuck cleaning the whole day. You're commendable, Nagito.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. Now what? Let's talk to you, hamster boy.
Good instincts.
Even though that man is a lowly worm, it appears his cooking skills are most impressive indeed. Nevertheless, even this food cannot stand against the gourmet cuisine of the multiverse. Let's talk to you, Chiaki. I'm worried about Monokuma showing up. If he finds out we're having a party, there's no way he'll leave us alone. We gotta do something about it. You're right, we should do something. Yeah, Monomi knows that we're here. So, if Monomi knows we're here, Monokuma's bound to find out.
Super difficult.
I wonder if someone can do something about it. I wonder. So, we're on the same page then? I'm not sure I understand. Makiru. This old place sure is run down. I feel bad Nagito went to all this trouble cleaning it. Even cleaning has its limits. See, check out the floorboards. Maybe the wood shrank because of the deterioration? Don't these openings seem dangerous to you? You're right. Well, the carpet is spread out enough to cover most of the floor, so I guess it won't be that big of a deal.
Hey.
But it might be best to tell Mikan to be careful. Yeah, she is the type to trip over nothing. Will you ship Hajime with some guy? An octagon? I do not want to talk to this little bitch. I'll talk to you, Kazuichi. Man, that was so uncomfortable. Getting groped so thoroughly by a man, that was my worst nightmare. Oh, you mean the body check.
How annoying.
Plus, he got super pissed and started yelling at me when he noticed I had a wrench with me. Seriously, how freaking annoying. I mean, yeah, he's the ultimate mechanic. It's your fault for having a wrench in the first place.
Man.
I just happened to find it at the airport. Carrying it around calmed me down, but Byakuya put it in that Duralumin case of his.
Oh, man.
Aw. Oh my. Yeah. Even though, okay. Our fancy looking party dishes. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to talk to her.
Gross.
Ew. What? So what did I do? Yeah, iron plates, yeah. All is not what it appears to be.
Stay back.
One of my four divas, Supernova Silver Fox, Sandy, has seen what lies shrouded amidst the darkness. Though that iron plate appears to be bolted to the wall, it's actually bolted over what's known as a window. Window?
Let me tell you.
There are no windows in this dining hall at all. I assume those iron plates are covering them. But why are iron plates covering the
The
windows?
night is not the
Sandy, it appears your fur is rustling more than usual today. Hey, why are iron plates covering the windows?
Let's make history.
Such a fine day. What? He's not answering my question. Well, this building is in the middle of a renovation, so I guess that might have something to do with it. This place sure has a heck of a creepy atmosphere because of that. Suddenly, we heard the voice of the ultimate affluent protagonist ring through the dining hall.
I made you wait.
Thank you for waiting. Yay! Taro is in the kitchen, and it appears Fuyuhiko did not come. I did inform him about the party, but it's not like you need to apologize, Pekko. It's his fault for not coming. I explicitly stated that his attendance was mandatory, but it's fine. If just one person is absent, that shouldn't pose a problem. He won't be able to do anything. What do you mean by that?
What?
More importantly,
Come on.
Hey, what is that? And it's her sword, isn't it?
Not possible.
Dangerous.
Hey, what are you doing? You're hogging all the food. Not fair.
No, I'm not.
I don't care what you say, you're totally pigging out.
It's because he thinks those things are the
I'm
weapons.
telling you, I'm not. Look carefully at this dish. Looks like delicious roasted meat.
And just what is stabbed into this roasted meat?
Iron skewer.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That's right. This iron skewer is definitely a dangerous item. I must take full responsibility and collect it.
Good job. My gosh, that was amazing. What would you do if there was a child in front of you? Mario's stomach drop kick, Yoko. She's a high schooler though. Apparently not a freshman. And she's just tiny. I'm tiny, but I'm a senior in college. It's so messy. Eat or ruin my arrangement. Who made this dish? That would be me, but are you a food critic?
What do you think?
What are you plotting? Cooking? What's such dangerous items?
No.
Dangerous? That's churrasco. It's a South American meal where you stab meat on an iron skewer to cook it. It felt really tropical and exotic, so it would totally fit the party's atmosphere. These iron skewers are a problem. Iron skewers aren't allowed either? If that's how you're acting, then there might be more skewers than just these.
Let's go.
Hey, Hajime, come with me. I need your help. Why me? It's your fault for standing right in front of him. My condolences. Okay. The Yakuza's face bore an intense expression as I reluctantly followed him out of the dining hall. So where are we going? Where are we going? Here we going.
Let's go.
Okay.
Listen.
Okay. Forks and knives? That's how we're supposed to eat! If you're just eating chopsticks. Dang. Chinese, Japanese, French, and Italian cuisine. Seafood dishes too. There's even a huge piece of meat on the bone. It looks like a dead body in Among Us. That Teru. Sure got fired up. I don't even know if I'd be able to eat that much food.
See.
It seems that there are no dangerous items, like the skewer and the churrasco either, earlier, inside that pile of food. That appears to be the case. Phew. I wouldn't have known what to do if... Oh, okay. Now what?
Don't make me repeat
I'm doing this
myself.
because it's necessary. If I'm to fulfill the promise to not let anyone become a victim, I must be extra vigilant. Really? Is that all?
What?
What do you mean? Well, I'm just assuming, but I think something must have happened to you. After all, you decided to throw a party so suddenly. I can't help but think there's a reason for that. That's not it. I've been a distrustful person for as long as I can remember. Distrustful person? I don't really like to talk about my past, but it's fine. I'll tell you a little bit of it. I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Byakuya has a past that I can't talk about? Distrusting others, and being distrusting in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. It was inevitable that I would end up this way. Aww. But in this kind of situation, my skeptical nature might be of good use. If we're to survive here, skepticism is necessary at all costs. By the way, that past you mentioned,
That's enough.
now is not the time. However, one day, there will definitely be a time when I will be able to tell you about it. If nothing happens and time passes for us peacefully, I will have no choice but to talk. That sounded pretty deep. I sort of feel like things are even more mysterious now, because he hasn't told me the whole story. This guy might have a deep mystery hidden within him, deeper than I thought he'd have.
Such silly talk.
Hey, enough with the unnecessary banter. We better hurry and find the rest of those dangerous items. Yeah, got it. Even so, he sure works as hard. It's probably more in line with his actual personality, I bet. I'm just gonna save for the heck of it, but I'm not stopping. I'm still gonna play till the first murder. Still some areas. Are you kidding me? Oh, knives. Yeah, that's how Sayaka tried to kill someone the first time, so let's get those out. Oh, a cheese grater. That's not good. Oh, it's a paper. Oops. Forks, knives, skewers, frying pans, wine glasses, iron plates. Yeah, the kitchen is impressive. Not too shabby. Wanna go short by one? Huh? Oh, hi, Terra.
Why? Stop talking.
There are no knives or forks. Why? How come?
Don't make me repeat
I literally
myself.
just said that I removed all the dangerous items. Don't tell me. You're treating cooking utensils like dangerous items? Well, most of the dishes are finished. All I gotta do is arrange the plates, so it's not a problem, but still. Ah, Hajime! Stop it! Get off me! Huh? Not into that sort of thing? Well, that's a little depressing. Trust me, I'm the one who's depressed here. Hey, before you start getting all flirty, explain this. I checked the equipment list, and there seems to be one iron skewer missing. Ah, that's right. As far as I know, that's been missing from the start. No matter how clean this place gets, stuff is still bound to go missing in an old building, right? If it's been missing all along, we can't really do anything about it, right? You're right, there's no place to hide such a long skewer anyway. There may be one place, there may be the storage room.
Let's go.
Alright, what's happening now? Alright, everyone's still partying. Yay!
Hey! Lies! All right!
That's enough. I see.
Then...
Pecco. If I wrote a song about this, the title would definitely be Lonely Girl in the Storage Room. However, Tara has gone to the trouble of cooking. Is it alright for me to bring some of it with me?
Okay.
Yeah, that's totally fine. But if you're going to do guard duty, it might be better if you avoid the storage room. Where's that? Well, not only is it the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there and full of cobwebs. Also, I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have time to clean the storage room. If you stayed in there for a long time, I think it'd be bad for your health.
I see.
In that case, why don't you guard it in the office? If I recall correctly, there's also a circuit breaker in there too. It may be a good idea to guard that as well.
Yep.
Yeah, the office sounds nice. Pretty sure it's not that dirty either.
Understood.
Okay. Bye, Pecco! This reminds you of a story you read in English class. Byakuya and her thoughts. I will not lose friends again. So I found out how to put something into a person's YouTube history with a link.
see.
So I sent my friend one of those links with help. I accidentally drifted my wheelchair. Okay, a story you read in English about a woman who killed her husband with the frozen meat on a bone. Used it like a hammer to kill her husband. She saw the cops about... What? What kind of story is this, Ghost? What in the world? What kind of stuff did they teach you in English class? Okay. Super cool melancholy vibe. No, this case is fine.
That's weird.
You're like the only one who should. When you're special as me, you get special privileges. When you put it that way, it's hard to argue with you.
Listen,
This Durlman case stays with me at all times. I put the key to the other case in here as well. I will take full responsibility for watching over it. There's no way I can let anyone else handle this matter. More importantly, we're all done, right? Let's start the party. No. Oh my gosh!
that's right.
Monokuma.
I'll show you my serious side.
I think that's against the rules, though.
Hold on.
Move. Hey,
Yeah, use our heads to think of a plan. Good job.
hey.
Oh no, Chiaki! Chiaki!
Hey.
Chiaki!
Nope.
It's not like I'll personally do something. What? Utilize Nanami?
Yep.
Yeah, if I can talk to her into helping us. She might be able to keep Monokuma at bay. At least that's what I think. It's probably a good idea. She looks like the type that's easily manipulated.
Oh,
Plus, Monomi and Monokuma totally have a rivalry going on. It's pretty pushy. It's a pretty one-sided rivalry.
You okay?
But will you really be okay, Chiaki? I still think it's dangerous.
it's gonna be fine.
I'll be fine. Things get dangerous, I'll just run away as fast as I can. Chiaki! Well then, I'll be going now. It was part of Mysterious Week. All stories we read were of mystery, be it paranormal or police stuff. I mean, we read a book about a guy who brutally murdered his brother by accident in English class. What the heck? This feels somewhat uneasy. It's not like I have a bad feeling about this, but something feels off. So it's all settled, right? Then can we... You're right. Let's begin. Yay! Finally! Yay! Party!
Hey, are we good? Can I finally eat?
You're already eating.
I can't stop. I can't stop my pants from shoving food in my face.
Well, of course you can't stop. These are the world's tastiest party dishes, after all.
No matter how full you feel, you can't help but continue eating such exquisite delicacies. That is what I cook, the world's tastiest dishes.
That's rather scary.
You're not eating?
Then I'm gonna eat all this by myself.
I'll make lots more in the kitchen, and then I'll bring it all out here, okay?
Hey everyone, while we're at it, why don't I take pictures for you guys?
Aw.
Wow, that sounds wonderful. Please do.
Aww. This feels weird. When I first came to this island, watching everyone have fun was so frustrating, but now it feels reassuring. We're actually friends who fight together. Friends who've developed a sense of unity. Nakamaru? Did something happen? The party's just started, but I must return to my cottage. What?
Come on.
Don't be foolish. I won't allow such selfish actions.
Don't stop me.
There comes a time when a man's gotta know he's gotta go. Oh my gosh. If I don't go now, it would shame me as a man.
What?
There's one. I've been trying this many times. Oh, the door's locked.
What? Impossible.
Oh my gosh. Nakamaru.
What did you say?
Come on. Say cheese.
What?
Huh? Huh? Dark all of a sudden.
It's a blackout.
A blackout? This isn't good.
anything.
This isn't good. In that instant, as we stumbled around in darkness, our feels swallowed us up like a flood. Someone's about to die!
It's pitch black. My future is pitch black.
It's someone about to die! The sound of screams and frantic footsteps rang throughout the dark dining hall. We were immediately swallowed up by another sound.
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Ah! Step on my feet.
What the hell? What's going on here?
In Canada, reading a murder mystery was part of English, having us expand our minds. I leaned over to my friend and said, he forgot to turn friendly fire off! When I first saw Akane, I thought she was Aoi's big sister. Well, yeah, we agreed earlier that she's the ship kid of Hina and Sakura. Because the windows were entirely covered, the blackout surrounded us with complete darkness. Therefore, no matter how long I wait, there's no way my eye will adjust.
This is... Ow.
Turn the damn lights on. Can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Within the darkness, we fervently waited to be released from our fear. We anxiously awaited, and after a while, it finally... Someone's dead, someone's dead, someone's dead! Oh no, someone's dead, someone's dead, someone's dead! Aww,
I'm sorry.
Are you kidding me? Why?
Seriously? How do you
Why? They really had to leave her legs open like that? Why, Danganronpa? No.
Please.
Trying to get... What in the world?
I'm sorry.
Oh, be kind.
Yay!
Hey,
Well, no, I couldn't find my way to the office with the circuit breaker. Why are the lights back on?
What? Are you
Don't
stupid?
who knows me. You're so useless. It's not my fault, you know. There's no way I could have found my way to the office in the darkness.
Oh my.
Huh?
what happened?
Byakuya! Byakuya! Oh, Oh no.
Hey,
Yeah.
for
Okay.
now,
Then,
Okay. Oh my gosh.
jeez.
Search the hallway, but there's no sign of Byakuya here. Oh gosh. We'll see. Akane saw carry the duty of returning her parents' dojo. Wait, what? Monami! Chiaki and Monami are standing in front of the entrance. I guess they're watching out for Monokuma. Huh? Hajime, what about the party? Kawawa! It's not done yet, right? I haven't even joined in yet! Hey, Chiaki, did you happen to see Byakuya pass by here?
Nope.
Byakuya? Nope, I didn't. But what happened to Byakuya? There was a sudden blackout inside the old building, and Byakuya vanished during that time. So we thought he might have gone outside, but nope, nobody came out. If nobody came out, does that mean he's still inside? If that's the case, we might have missed each other.
I think.
That's what I think.
hey,
Hajime, okay.
that's
Where is he?
It is strange. No. That's weird.
hey.
Yeah, where is Peko?
Well,
No.
Smells.
Nah. Smell something? When partially digested food is absorbed by the small intestine and decomposed by bacteria, releasing gas, which is mostly absorbed in the intestinal tract, but whatever cannot be absorbed is excreted from the anus.
Yes.
Those are the mechanics of farting, but farting isn't something to be embarrassed about. Well, her mother, Sakura Dojo Shell. What? I'm very confused what you're saying, Ghost. I'm so sorry. I like how you skip the chef parts. Yeah, well, when he starts to get perverted, then yeah, I skip it.
It's not like that. Wait.
It smells like. No! Someone's dead! Don't tell me Byakuya's dead. Oh no. Oh no. It's the first murder! It's the first murder! It's the first murder. It's the first murder. It's the first murder. No! No! Byakuya! For the rest of my life, I will never forget what I saw. Oh my gosh, if Kel was here, she would be freaking out right now. As the ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami, already dead, beyond recognition. Okay, and that's where I'm going to stop the stream for tonight. Okay, Akane shall carry the duty of restoring her mother Sakura's dojo. Alright, cool. Thank you. Alright, cool. That would be very cool, though. But anyways, there's the system. Save. I'm going to save here. And I am going to end the stream for tonight. So anyways, thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you, Some Guy, Ghost, Axion Gaming, and Kel, who's not here now, but yeah, that's all I can think of. Oh, and Nozerna was here for a moment. Yeah, but seriously, like, thank you guys all for coming tonight. So, well, the next stream, whenever that may be, is gonna have the investigation and the first class trial. So, we will see how this goes. So, anyways, I hope that you guys are all doing well. And if not, please remember that you are still very loved. So, good night.